Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've missed you, Mr. And wait, wrong thing. I was watching The Matrix earlier. Don't worry. So, I was originally going to stream this yesterday, but I logged on, went to load in the servers, and it could not log in for some reason. The servers were messing up for that particular one. So what I did instead was I had a go on one of the other servers, but a different class. Well, a different race, same class. And I found out that I vastly prefer that particular race. Not so much for the race, what they look like, but for the different moveset they use, because they attack in different patterns. And not only does it look better, flashier, it also feels less clunky. It feels smoother, I'll just say that much. Come on, come on. There we go. I can put the chat up and I can see what people are saying. Oh, so what I did when I got back on was I deleted the Littica character and I made him again. Only it's not a him anymore. It's a her. Because I wasn't sure if it was the attack animations for being female over male or if it was for that race. So I just basically remade the character that I made on the other server. This one. And it's basically exactly the same. Only the attack animations are different. Like, you got normal attacks. They feel a bit faster, but it was this particular attack which really gave me notice. That's I need to gather some energy first. Let's go attack this unassuming plant which hasn't done nothing to me. And these Devon warriors which have done things to me. This attack. That started it all. The entire attack animations for this particular race are, well, better. That's all I can really say. And so I made the character, and here we go. I got back to the same point we were at, or slightly around. So what we're going to do now is drag a few people and kill them all. I've played this game now for like probably around 10 hours. Cause I've got like a level 19 warrior as well, like the dual sword wielding one, and that's the very first time a Scroll of Resurrection has dropped. Already the stream is being lucky for me. The stream is also loading very slowly. Have I actually changed this to full screen? I don't think I have. I do apologise for that. Watching the stream in very small things. There we go. There we go. All live and ready. Oops. I just noticed that while looking at the stream. That could have been embarrassing. Going for the entire stream without actually being on the stream thing. So before we do any more, Amnon, I think his name was, mentioned to now that I have this weapon, the Nightblade, the relic weapon thing. I think it was relic class, was it? Well, anyway, this one, the one we got for picking up the different pieces and fusing it together, to make it +9, and you do that by enchanting. And use T1 food stock and Alka haste, if that's how that's pronounced, to, well, level your stuff up. So, T1 food stock and Alka haste. You can just enchant normally like this, and it will enchant it to maybe +1. Although why it's taking so long, I don't know. I don't know why that took so long. I think it may have glitched before. And my stream is just endlessly buffering, so let's set it as 480p and leave it at that. Laptops. You can only upgrade to a certain point with level 1 alga haste, but you can equip level 2 ones and continue auto enhancing. For every 3 levels, like 369, you get a bonus, which is very useful. My laptop is being really slow. It's just not loading the stuff up at all. Let's see if I can bring up my my Twitch and at least have the video playing on the back. Because if my stream is actually stopped dead, then I kind of want to know. In fact, I could probably check that more by looking at the stream service, because if my internet's being really slow this morning, no, it seems to be streaming fine. It's just my internet on the laptop is being crap. Yep, it's down to like half a bar of 5. Well, I guess I won't be watching the stream, but I can at least see chat, so there is that. So if there is anyone actually watching, I can see your messages. I just don't know how the stream is doing. Now that's a +9. It can't go any higher. There are a way to make weapons awoken weapons, and you can upgrade them up to like +15. I've no idea how you do that. Probably something we'll learn later in the game. Scroll of Resurrection. Alright, what were we doing? Defeat the Devon Brigade hordes and defeat the Devon Brigades. So let's just go and draw more of them to my now much stronger weapon. Not much stronger, I mean probably about 20% stronger. It's more the special effects of the weapon. If enemies are within your level range, you have a much higher chance of critical hitting them. That's why I did like 2,000 to them when I hit them. One thing I've noticed that I don't like about this game is if you delete a character, all the premium items you had on that character get deleted too. They're all one-time use. It's a bit of a shame, that. But you've got PlayStation Plus. There is a PlayStation Plus pack that you can get at the moment, which gives you a new pet, a little frog. It's a looting pet as well. It doesn't have, well, it's not a little dragonite, so I don't have that, unfortunately. But there is a pet. So my goals today are to continue fighting, level up, continue with the story, collect materials, get my crafting levels up as high as they can go for now. Almost missed him then. I did miss him. He just got hit by the AoE. Just basically play the game. Who knows, we may get some people in the chat who come say hello who want to join. And look, my laptop's sped up a little bit. Now shows the video and of course the video being on Twitch, it doesn't have the audio muted, so you may have heard me speaking in double audio. Nice. That's all of them. claim my solo daily rewards. Oh, so I also leveled up as well. So, first level 2, and measured slice. Gather your might and make a large slice of the enemy's neck. Skill activates faster following overhead strike and ever straight. So that'll be nice. So I'm getting a good combo of attacks I can use. With the +9 weapon, my normal attacks do build my... I suppose you could count it as being a fury gauge very quickly. I'm also looking for gathering points around there. Don't seem to be, well, any, which is a bit of surprising. Ah, there's a ore there. I've found there are 3 types of energy gathering. You've got kind of energy crystals, you've got ore, and then you've got herbology. So herbology, mining, and I don't know what the other one would be. So you gather energy crystals. Yeah, don't even need my measured strike. Let's move the camera back a little bit. It's almost a shame the game doesn't seem to have an auto lock on, because that would be very useful there. I tend to miss a lot. That's why player being an AoE kind of damage dealer, maybe a good idea to drag a lot of them. Didn't mean to do that. Where's... oh, he's on the road. I thought he was standing up there, but he wasn't. Actually, this part now might be where I was on the last stream. The last stream also did very well. I had about 30 viewers during the stream, but like by the next day it had 140 viewers.
Why are you here?
That may be because the game was like brand new out and people were having a look at it and found my video to see what it was like. I doubt this one will do quite as well. Well, I don't mind. I'm playing it anyway. Ooh, coffee. I made a cup of coffee and put my usual sugars in, and then, not really thinking, put a sweetener in, because I usually make 2 cups of coffee, one for me and one for whoever's downstairs, and they usually have sweeteners, so got 3 sugars and a sweetener, and ooh. I find sweeteners to be sickly sweet. Anyway, good work, Littica. While you keep them busy, I slipped through their defences and found their command post. It's well guarded and loaded with stolen supplies. Let's work our way there and take out some of these demons on the way. Be sure to grab the money be sure to grab the money they're carrying. I'm sure the townspeople would love to have it back. Okay, got it. I'll see you soon. If you're watching this on YouTube after it's been recorded, what are you doing today during the weekend? It is Friday today, isn't it? Genuinely forgotten what the day is. Come on, Scrapper. I'm gonna drag you into. Here we go. I want that skill. It did look quite cool. So many people on this game. I wish I knew how you could, because you've got Blood Run Channel 1. I wish I knew how to change the channel. I would go to one that didn't have so many people on. The game does seem to be quite popular. There are lots of people playing it. Every time I've played it, there's been like new people leveling up, and there are lots of people. You got a couple of free guilds I could join, which are up to like 100 people. English ones, Spanish ones, and I think there was a German one as well, and a multi-language one. Come back here. I'm joking. Well, yeah, let's have a quick look at the guilds. Find a hidey hole somewhere. Also check my inventory, what I picked up. Some more crystals. Social guild. Guilds on server. You got Last Guardians, I suppose the biggest guild on the game, or one of the first anyway. It's free to join, but they're France is the language, and I don't know French, brother. You got Foxhounds, which is another one. You got Dark Royale, which is Spanish, and you got Warborn Angels, which is the one I'm tempted to join. And that's it. Then you got like pages upon pages of them as well, which you just don't have lots of people in, or have lots of people in. The problem with joining an open guild though is that it's not likely to have much in the way of structure. Depending on how the game guild systems are set up, the guilds can be really good or really bad. So let's go to our person who we're going for and hand in this part of the quest and continue on. See all these people, man. They're everywhere.
You look ready for battle.
Skip that because I'm being attacked. Ironically, by people who I need to kill next. But yeah, they constantly respawn, and they respawn quickly. If you fight them here, you'll kill them, then they'll respawn, and then you can kill them again and again and again, and you can farm items because they do tend to have a fairly decent drop rate. Hey, I'm behind you. Yeah, that's that. Now retrieve the merchant's chests. I keep going to pick up all the treasure and I forgot I've got my looting pet out. I got into the habit of looting myself. I also found out how you feed the pet. In like general stores you can buy pet treats. They're fairly expensive, but they do give you 30 energy points back or however bits. Yeah. Littica, hear me from 295 subscribers? Yeah, so apparently they for some reason are not auto-updating. I'll have to do that manually between streams when I notice I get another subscriber. I do know I'm up to 296 now. asking for an invitation to Bastion. I have a feeling that may be the dungeon. What are we doing? Yeah, the chests. Getting all ready. Level up. The last attack in that series does quite a lot of damage. We're already up to being able to do 5k, but I think that was 5k crit damage, but still, it's 5k. I'm not honestly expecting a whole lot of people, if any, to join the stream today. Mainly because it is 9:15 in the morning. I was originally going to start streaming about 6 o'clock, but got distracted. Get all of them? Yes, I've got all of them. Let's make our way on. Let's drag a few people. Come on. Let's leave this area in style. Like a boss. And then have my pet do all the work. My pet can do all the hard stuff. Where is it? So, I see it on the map somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Is it? Oh, it's right there. I wish you could zoom in the minimap up there, but you can't. There's a lot of things in the game that I think you can do on PC, which aren't really part of the game yet. Because on consoles you can't edit what appears in chats. I'm not sure if you can change servers yourself, and by servers I mean the instances on the servers, like channel 1 and stuff.
Greetings, soldier.
Now, skipping them again, I've got an habit of doing that as well. Great word, Littica. We've got it from here. You should take the supplies on to Crescentia. The townspeople will be grateful for their return. Oh, and do what you can to clear out some of those boar walkers between here and town. I'll do that after I've had a drink of coffee. Well, I've got a feeling it's going to go very cold if I don't want food. Yep, quite cold. And by cold I mean lukewarm. Most enemies right now, I only really need like 2 attacks to kill them. If I hit them. 2 special attacks. The attacks have different effects, so. And that guy was big. So this has a chance to knock them down. You have ones which will like slow them down and do less damage. At the moment, it's not a case of just surviving an attack rush, so you just kill them. I'll start working out my skills and stuff a little later. Of course, I'll also do some mining. Lots of mining.
Woohoo!
4 of 10. So the first one needed 5, the second one needs 10. I wonder will the next one need 15 and then 20 and so on. I see that ore deposit there. I'm gonna whack it with my stick. Of course, the stick does have some metal attached to it. Yay for missing a target right in front of me. Or a plentiful cry-metal ore deposit. So... Ah, you can mine it multiple times. And I also got a God's Tier, whatever they are. The mining has increased to 44. Not 48. I got more God's Tier. So do I just get God's Tier out of the plentiful ones? God's Tier. A soft teardrop shaped gemstone gathered from ore used for making craft oils. Sale value 1, average broker 75. Would it be under info? Yes. Mining, plants and energy gathering, so I think the max we can get at the moment from like these tier 1 deposits is 100. Maybe a little more, I don't know. I'm utterly enchanting, that's what my character is. Utterly enchanting Littica Marek. I don't think, other than being in a to your name, they actually give anything. I mean, they're not like in some games where you'll get a plus 10 to attack for having a certain target equipped. You have gained the following effects from logging in for 3 to 4 days after the previous 7. Oh, that's a thought. I hope it counts me as logging in yesterday. Because I'm not sure I actually managed to. It's a little piggy. Okay, report to Jadok.
Can you feel the power?
Whoa, so the leader is finally dead, and you're able to recover our stolen goods. I don't know how to thank you, Littica, but on behalf of the people of Crescentia, allow me to present you with this token of our appreciation. An amethyst, some money, and some XP. It's funny, I think you could sell the amethyst for like either 100 gold or 300 gold. And rather than that, it gives you like what would be 15 silver. Can I just not have 15 amethysts instead? Thank you.
Strengthen your mind.
Just drank the rest of that now, cold coffee. I should have gone down the shop and got some energy drink or something. To the Devon encampment. We believe the leaders reported someone named Darcanus, or Darcanius. Once Darcanius hears that you've defeated them, he'll want revenge. If not on you, then on us. We need to fortify the town to warn our outpost commanders. I can't spare any troops, so I'll need you to head out to the vanguard outpost and let Herondry know to expect trouble. As ordered, sir. Have you been buffing people, Mana Puppet? Nice. I think that's how buffs may work in this game. It's not direct buffs, but you'll do a skill and you'll drop one of those. Is there anything else in this town? Shops and stuff. Nothing particularly spectacular.
What can I do for you?
I should
Back to work
probably
then.
see if I can sell anything. Yeah, those amethysts. I could sell 2 of them for 60 gold. You just get 60 gold straight now. Yeah, I could make quite a bit of gold quite quickly, but I don't know if it would be better just to keep them because they'll be fairly rare to appear or what. Yes, I was gonna buy some
How can I help you?
pet treats. Oh, the gold, easy come, easy go. I have a feeling we'll be making copious amounts of it later.
One wrong move, and you're dead.
Yeah, that's what she said. You're that slayer that came in earlier. I hear you've done some pretty amazing things, and now you need to guide a guide to the vanguard outpost. Maybe we can help each other. Hendry keeps asking for reinforcements. These keeners just aren't ready. They've got the nerve, but not the experience, and I can't train them fast enough. So let's do this. I'll tell one of my recruits to guide you to the outpost, but you'll really be protecting him from all the undead between here and there. Does that work for you? Yeah, sounds good. He takes me there and gets a bit of experience along the way. Good. Keep him alive, but don't be afraid to let him get his hands dirty, okay? Hey, I need a volunteer to escort this slayer to Vanguard Outpost. Is it just you? Yep. I remember doing this quest with another character and there was like a whole line of them. That may have been because there was more people doing this quest, who knows?
You need my help?
That's an awesome scar, mate. To the Devon encampment. I'll show you the way to the outpost, and I'll keep you safe. There are a lot of undead monsters between here and there. A lot. Well, let's go. Let's go, conscript. And once again, my character's fatal flaw appears. I miss a lot. That character there is a warrior with the dual blades. They attack quite quickly. Although I'm heard they're really difficult to play really well with. You attack that, I'm going to go mine this. And there seems to be a viewer on Twitch. Feel free to say hello. Oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku. Can you believe it? We're actually fighting alongside Hatsune Miku. Yes, I'm joking. I know it's a player character. I have to get a good screenshot of my character and add them to the thumbnail eventually. You gonna attack anyone there, my Kina conscript? Oh, I leveled up. Got knocked over by a weakling. Where are you going? Is that one ran away? So, my wonderful viewer on Twitch, how are you this fine morning, and where are you from? Oh, I'll come back for that mining node. No, he sent me some potions in the mail. I have a feeling potions in the future are going to be very, very useful. Ubercried, good morning, and welcome to the stream. So sent me some potions through the parcel post. Let's have a look. Sent me 10 minor replenishment potions. I would have preferred health, but beggars can't be choosers. A Retaliant upgrade, that's going to be useful. I mean, I've been knocked down once in the 18 levels, but hey. Eating breakfast and watching some plays on console. It's a way to start your morning, it's usually what I do. That's a good point. My pet, how are you doing for food? Oh, you're fine. Didn't expect that this runs well on PS4. The settings aren't anywhere close to what they are on Macs on PC, but it's fairly well. It does run okay. This is just a plain PS4, it's not a PS4 Pro, so it'd probably run better on that. Same on Xbox for the Xbox and the Xbox One X. But it runs much better than it does on PC for me. My PC, it runs about 10 frames a second. I've got no graphics card in it, so it doesn't handle very well. Got an APU at the moment on my PC, which is a kind of CPU and GPU mixed together. But until I get a proper GPU to put in it, it doesn't run very well. Right. Welcome to the front line in the never-ending battle against the undead. Thanks for getting my soldier here in one piece. These recruits mean well, but they have no training and less sense. Yeah, I mean, the guy just randomly gave out 10 potions. Quite expensive potions as well, if I remember. You also use an older graphics card, a GTX 770. It's probably 6 years old. It's more than what I use. I mean, I have a graphics card, which in my old computer I could probably put in, but I'm not going to try because I think it burned itself out. It's an old GeForce GTX, sorry, it was a Radeon, it's an XFX Radeon HD 4770, which is probably older than yours. I think you'd probably buy one of them for like 30 quid now. If it weren't for the Bitcoin miners anyway. GPU prices have kind of skyrocketed because of that. Sinister ritual. So, the leaders are dead. That's good news, Littica. Although from what you're telling me, we don't have to step where... Sorry. From what you're telling me, we'll have to step up our efforts against Darkanus. I'm just going to call him Darkanus from now on. It's the Darkanus. Our agents spying on his camp haven't reported unusual activity, so maybe Darkanus doesn't know they're dead yet. That said, I still haven't heard from 2 of my scouts, Carmina and Kansuga. Kantusa? I always pronounce these names wrong. I butcher them quite horribly. When I see names now, I tend to pronounce them how you would pronounce the Japanese name. It's like you'll see Cage, always pronounce it Kagi. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I have a 4850 Radeon. That thing barely run World of Warcraft at 1080p. Yeah, I mean the XFX series were pretty good. They overclocked very well, but they weren't the best cards. Radeon have really caught up to Nvidia in recent years, though. They do different things better than the Nvidia cards do, but the latest ones have really caught up. Of course, the latest ones are still also like 500 quid, so never going to happen. Okay, listen up. If you go north from here, you'll find a crossroads. Take the path leading west and you'll come to the Devon hideout. That's where you'll find Kamina and Kentsusa. Kamina and Kent, disguised as divas. Good luck. Luck? I don't need luck. I will have those boots though. There's also loads and loads of quests that I haven't gone and got yet. I think there's a couple down in Crescentia I haven't picked up. Or, no, a couple in Lumbertown. Yeah, expensive because of bit miners. I got my latest PC. I couldn't be bothered to build it myself, so I just got a £200 thing from like Amazon. It runs fine, but there's no graphics card in it, like I said. And I was like going to save up to buy a decent graphics card, a couple of £100 one. And by the time I'd saved up enough money, well, Bitcoin miners had hit, and what was an £140 graphics card was now a £300 graphics card. So I got an Xbox One X instead. I mean an Xbox One, not an Xbox One X. I'd love one of them. My uncle's got one, and a 4K TV, and the graphics on it do look like a fairly top-of-the-range PC. I mean, there's lots of stuff I would love to be able to do. And if we can grow the viewer base enough, maybe I'll be able to, who knows. One of the things I'd like to do is get a decent enough following that in games like this, where there's like clan systems, we can have the clans filled with viewers and we can all like pie together and stuff. I'm not much for just joining random people in games, like one match or something. I like to have a group of people where we can play more and contact and stuff. It's just more fun that way for me. I've got a stuffy nose again. I feel it going on. So Ubercroyd, what are you doing today, or over the weekend, should I say? Anything fun? Oh, that's a real player. You're going to see Avengers on the 27th, is it, this month? There's a person around here somewhere. There they are. And that is a wicked helmet. You killed the assault leaders? Well done. That would definitely explain why the divas are gathering around vortex shards for a ritual. They must be trying to increase Darkanius' power for the upcoming attack on Crescentia. That is worrying. What can we do to stop it? We need to destroy at least one of the vortex shards. They're the source of Darkanius' power. I was waiting for Cantusa to arrive, but she's overdue, and the ritual is happening right now. Think you can do it? Sure, I'll handle it. Yeah, wanting to get a graphics card, being annoyed at Bitcoin miners is understandable for that, but if I could, I'd probably mine Bitcoin as well. But I think Bitcoin mining has gone well beyond the point where you could do it with any old PC. What we're doing, destroy the shards. also seem to have a viewer on YouTube. Don't be shy, feel free to say hello. I won't bite unless you really want me to. Even then, I won't. Hey, another relic piece. There's 3 more to go. Take part in a streaming group called Daydreaming Gaming. They're on a bit of a break right now. But one of our main viewers, he's a fairly good Bitcoin miner. We all joke that he's a bit of a Bitcoin millionaire, but knowing us, he probably is a Bitcoin millionaire. But it's just too modest to mention it. But he's a fun guy. Milk cocoa with some dried bread. I had a ham batch. But it was really more like an early a brunch, because I've been up since like 4 o'clock and it's now like 20 to 10, so, and I had it about half an hour ago. Not quite sure if I can call that breakfast. Holy crap! Shiloh Rose genuinely made me jump there. I just did not know anyone was getting that resource. And then out of nowhere it disappears. She's there like... Whee! So the games I'm also streaming mostly at the moment, I'm doing 2 Star Trek Online series. One of them is a co-op series I'm doing with a friend. When he starts appearing again, he kind of disappeared for a while. That's the Federation side, and I started a Klingon campaign yesterday. I'm also doing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet campaign as well. I have no set schedule for them yet though. It's whatever I decide to play each day. Finish the ritual. Good work, Littica. Dark Aegis is going to be out for blood now. We need to get out of here before he finds us. But we need to get Cantanus. We need to get Cantanus before we go. Well, okay, Camino. Where do you think she is? If Cantanus was able to get away earlier, wasn't able to get away earlier. I always do that. I see it, I read it, but my brain it muddles them up somewhere, and I end up saying the wrong words. Never been into Star Trek. I have enjoyed Star Trek ever since I was a kid. No, she's probably inside Dark Aegis' compound. I'll get to her while you clear us a path through the Deviant, the different brigands. Just move fast and kill anyone who spots you. I'll locate Cantusa and meet you there by the compound. Are you ready? I was born ready. Actually, do I have some more Vanguard requests? No, not till I level up. Cooey! Come on, Sally, did I surprise you? was never a game which had an auto lock-on feature for attacking, this game would be one which would be useful. It must be awful playing a character which doesn't have like big AoE attacks.
Woohoo!
Although for characters which don't have big AoE attacks, they probably have directly in front of them attacks, which would make it, I think, fairly easier. I mean, actually does kind of swing in a general direction rather than accurately. Played only Star Wars The Old Republic for about 2 months. When that first came out on PC, I played that quite a bit. Played a light side Sith was it Guardian or Sith Warrior?
Woohoo!
He was planning to change the Sith Empire from within. But would he become corrupted by doing all of his doings? That was the story I was weaving in my head. Of course, my usual not wanting to really play MMOs with so many random people stuck its ugly head, and I got to like level 40 on that and didn't really have a set group and stopped playing it. Playing solo, it's okay and all. It tends to take a lot more time than if you're playing with a group. That last hit looked like it hurt a lot. I played Bounty Hunter, but at the end I hated those pew pew sounds. Would rather play guys with light swords. Yeah, I had a go at all the classes. Ended up preferring the Sith and Jedi classes. Did I like just attack them with most of my attack stream and miss them both through the entire lot? See what I mean when I say my accuracy in this game sucks? Well, if you think that's bad, you should see me play a first-person shooter. I could hit a person standing next to a barn, completely miss them, and destroy the barn. One more shard and I can start upgrading the next weapon. Although I don't think I can use it because I think it's a level 20 weapon. But I'm getting there, slowly.
Woohoo!
Yeah, the sword on this, it doesn't aim for where you're aiming. Oh no, it does aim for where you're aiming. I've been using the... that may actually help a lot, because I've been kind of playing as if you attack in front of you. Yep, that was me smacking myself in the face for being so silly.
Woohoo!
But if you do aim in a different direction as well, you can aim. It's weird, if you're not like moving with the left stick, you'll attack wherever the direction's pointed. But if you are moving with your stick, you like whatever direction you're aiming with the left stick. It's strange. I've gotten into the habit of smacking myself in the forehead from watching Deca Shadow. His reviews on videos and games and stuff. Very funny guy. The internet personality with the best hair. That's not something I can agree. I can well, that's not something I can attest to of myself. I'm not much in the way of having hair. And if I were to say hello, that's not hello, that's help, and I'm not logged in on that computer. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, there's a picture of me on Twitch. In fact, if you scroll over my the screen display, you can see a picture of myself, and I have lots of hair. It's just not on my head. It's on my chin at the moment. Yes, the genes from my dear departed gran. The men in my family go bald very, very early in life. Started losing my hair when I was like 20.
Woohoo!
I can't find Kent Deucer anywhere. She's not dead, or these demon scum wouldn't all be talking, or they would all be talking about it. Okay, give me those gloves, boots. I want your clothes, your boots, and your unicycle. Wait, do you hear that? It sounds like someone's moaning. It's Cantusa. She's been captured. The Divas must have found out she's not one of them. We have to rescue her. Let's go. Well, I'm on my way, but first I'm going to put those clothes you just gave me. I've got to be fashionable. Oh, that's a very nice shade for my hair colour. Wasn't even pre-planned either. Huh. Bum 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 bum. I'll sell those later. Yeah, YouTube. Deca Shadow. He does pretty comprehensive video reviews. A lot of kaiju movies like Gamera and Godzilla and horror movies. He does a yearly season, like the Summer of Steven Seagal or Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff. Of course, I don't think you'll find him on. Well, he might have a channel on Twitch. Because he does stream a lot now. Probably Deca Shadow Gaming or something.
Woohoo!
That's a nice looking armor set, I will admit. Think of yourself before it's too late. Also, thank you for coming, but it's too late. Ow! Oh, I've got enough for my next avatar weapon. Okay, let's try that again. Thanks for coming, but it's too late. You can't save me, get out of here, save yourself. But listen, it's important, okay? And yes, he's... Yes, now can you move out of the way so I don't get randomly attacked again? I have a feeling that's going to happen anyway. Okay, let's find a quiet corner and make that weapon and get it to +9. The veiled sword.
Woohoo!
Get this sword all ready and waiting for when I hit level 20. I've just seen my pet in the bottom right hand corner. That thing looks terrifying now I can see it up close.
Woohoo!
It's like a strange cross between a kind of horned toad and a critter from the old critter movies. Ugh. You mostly watch YouTube for music. I do as well, but I also watch videos and stuff. Get most of my entertainment on YouTube now. I don't really watch TV so much. That was nice. That was very nice.
Woohoo!
Come on everyone, gather together and let me kill you all. Almost. And that's one of the reasons why I like playing Slayers.
Woohoo!
Not much time left, we have to warn Hendry. I won't make it out of Diva soon. Ow. Yeah, you tell them, Kitty. you would think they'd make you like invincible while you're in these conversations, but no. Last week you watched some Elder Scrolls Legends play card game, but now you found a community which streams this every day. So it's been better in every sense to watch them.
Dicanius was asking a high priestess for forgiveness.
Oh my holy low
He
pixel
said
rate,
that
Batman.
his magic wasn't strong enough to corrupt the Fey Forest. The high priestess said not to worry, that their next step would be even bigger. She ordered Dicanius to keep attacking Arcania province.
It's like a layer of
Then
the
they
textures
spotted
haven't
me.
been applied on her.
I ran. But not fast enough. I can't go any farther. Tell the Primus that I tried.
You with that hair and that mask remind me of 2B. A near automata character. And pulling back the veil, Darkanius must be stopped. He was headed north of Diva Silva. Don't try to talk, we'll patch you up. Don't waste your time. I'll just slow you down. You can't let Darkanus get away. Promise me you'll stop him. I said, don't try to talk, we'll patch you up. Ah, Cantusa just died. Cantusa, hang on. We can still save you. No, she was my best friend. We've known each other since we were children. I'm so sorry, Kamina. She was very brave. We have to kill Darkanus. If you don't help me, I'll do it alone. If you're even half of what Cantusa told us is accurate, if Darkanus is in league with the Cult of Locke, he has to be stopped. If we hurry, if we activate the Arcus Solus and call Darkanus out of his stronghold, we'll take him by surprise. Say, you'll help me. Well, I never say no to going and beating up an evil guy. Unless there's stuff to be mined or harvested.
Woohoo!
And so where are we going? Over there.
Woohoo!
Way to go, kitty. Way to go. No, not killed him yet. Did he kill you? Wrong button. Has the character already gone? Yes, they've gone. Oh well. I was going to revive the person, but oh well. I have a feeling that person may be a new player who has no idea you can upgrade your weapons. You did it, Littica, thank you. Now Tankuso will be able to rest in peace. What's that you find? Some kind of token? Yes, Darkanis dropped it when he died. This has a symbol of Lock on it. Kentusa was right. The Divas are in league with the Cult of Lock, and this proves it. Here, you can have these ancient earrings I found as a reward. This is bad. Lock is the epitome of all evil, the god of evil. He was defeated in the war with the other gods, but not destroyed. If his cultists restored him to power somehow, the entire world would fall into chaos and ruin. It's hard to say. Certainly, we can attack Lock's cultists, perhaps by cutting them off from the Diva Raiders. Clearly, the cultists are supplying the Divas with weapons and using them as shock troops, so we need to destroy their armory. I'll work on finding hard proof of cultists' involvement, so we can show it to Hendry, and he can show it to the garrison commander in Littica. Meanwhile, you should go and destroy those weapons. Find me at the crossroads when you're done. I'll do that, but first, get an earring and a level up, maybe? Something. Well, it's another parcel post. The Valkyrian Federation. A feed reward. You completed a very selected service. Here's your reward. Keep up the good work. Oh, so for completing a quest line, we get some items. That's quite nice. And some more solo quests unlocked. Defeat locked believers to disrupt their alliance with the Dev. Put that as on, I'll put this also as on. Kill Mossy Galedas in Oblivion Woods. Oh, yes, crap, there's also this. Yay! Oh, Pearl and Ruby, they'll sell. They'll sell at a high price. Obsessively clearing my inventory. Don't mind me. So there's a bunch of stuff at the right path which I haven't gone yet. So a new quest at Crescenta, a couple at Lumbertown. Let's finish these and go back if they're lower level ones. Heat-seeking fireball. And those sound effects over there are very loud. Stabby. Stabby. Is that all of these? Do I need to do? Yes, I think it is. You're heading off. Take care, look. You too as well, Ubercroid. Have a good day, man. I may have clocked on to part of why aiming is so difficult. The attack doesn't go where you're aiming when the attack launches. It goes where you're aiming or where you've aimed if you're using the direction pad for the attack direction. But it aims as soon as you attack it. So you might be attacking someone who's in front of you. By the time the attack launches, they may be over there. Like that. Can make things a little difficult. Especially as it's quite a fast-paced system.
Woohoo!
Seems like a fairly good place to grind out some Verda plant. Possible plentiful lot and 2 more. And there's a person to talk to there I didn't see. Am I being chased? Yes, I am. Seem to have quite a bit of health. Or is resistance to, or resistant to the attack types that I use. Of course, but on the demons. Look, over there in the sanctuary. Cultists. Cantusa was right. The cultists are working with the demons to destabilize Oblivion Woods. We might never have learned this without her sacrifice. Well, let's do this. Let's go wipe them out. No, there are too many. We need reinforcements. But I'm worried that if we go back to get more troops, the demons and cultists will scatter. And we'll be back to square one. What do you think we should do, Littica? Well... Okay then, let's do this. If we're to succeed, we need to kill the Reavers and the Reavers of Resurrection and Ebonheart Sorcerers, as well as their leader, a real beast named Basenius, or Basenius. Well, leave it to me. So many people on the server. Nice to see.
Woohoo!
Oh, so many people in the low levels of the server.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's a white costume. Yeah, like I said, I really wish I could change the server. Not the server, the channel I'm on. There are just too many people in this area.
Woohoo!
Probably is a way. I just no idea what it is. Instance matchmaking. Not really enough to do those instances. But I did level up. Does that mean I'm level 20? Because if I am, that means I can equip that next sword. Yes, it is. 32 plus item level and more than 100 attack more. Ooh. Dangerous blade. There's also level up as well, so ever scrape level 2, overhand strike level 3, and knockdown strike level 4. Tenacity. Call on inner reserves to instantly replenish 240 MP. Briefly increases resistance to stun immensely. I'll have that. And I also now have glyph points I can equip. Glyph points, from how I understand it, are they're not one-time use. You don't just use them, put them on a certain skill, and that's it. You can like put them on and take them off. They're kind of like the points for skills on like Tales of Symphonia games and the Tales of system. You learn the skills, and then you can choose to have the skills equipped by depending on how many like ability points you have. This is similar, and of course there's that annoying tutorial. There. Now can I do it myself? Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, reset glyphs. Resetting glyphs and stuff doesn't seem to cost any money. And now you can start putting glyphs on stuff you want to put them on. If you've unlocked them, 'cause not all of them are unlocked. Some unlock it like, well, it doesn't say. It's probably a level thing. So the basic combo attack increases 7% chance to increase attack speed for by 15% for 10 seconds. Interesting, increases skill damage by 25% and increases MP replenishment. I'll have that. Whirlwind, that's my very nice kind of AoE based skill. Reduces MP cost and triples crit damage, which I haven't got yet. I've only got 10 points at the moment, so I'm going to fairly choosy. Which is called Down of Retaliate. I hardly ever use Retaliate, so Knockdown Strike is one I do use a lot. I'll increase the chance to knock down and stagger, because that's quite a useful thing. The next one might be increase the overhand strike, because I think overhand strike is what you use next. in knockdown strike, yeah, overhand strike with a lower chance to proc Everscrape. I've no idea what will make it choose to use overhand strike rather than Everscrape or Everscrape rather than overhand strike. It just does. And unlike I thought originally, these aren't customizable. You can't change what skill is attached to what, so I can't put like whirlwind after knockdown strike like I would have liked. I don't know if you can on PC or not, but I doubt it. Let's drag everybody in. Who's a boss? I'm a boss. I keep running around to pick up the loot, even though I don't need to because my pet does it. I keep doing that. So I've killed all there, now I need to kill some Reavers. Like one-shotted him. Raza. Now these attacks seem to do about 5k for a good hit. And come on, everybody. Damn. Well, I cleared the way for this conversation, so I'm happy. I must report this to base. That does it. There are still plenty of these cultists, but without Benasius and his alliance with the Divas, they're not much of a threat. Once again, Littica, you've done Crescentia and Lumbertown an immeasurable service. Thank you. Don't mind the combat in the background. And again, I'm also butchering the names. What can you do? Something's bothering me. One Cantusa told us about the meeting she witnessed between Dacanus and the Lock cultists. She said the cultist was a high priestess. Benasius is male, and the Reavers are sorcerers. He killed were all men. So where's the high priestess? That is indeed a good question. And come to think of it, where are all the weapons? The cultists were supplying Dacanus with weapons, but there are none here. So where did they come from? Sure they didn't forge them here. That's why this is new as my pet's going in looting for me. Look, a secret passage. Let's get in there before it closes. Slow down, we need to be careful. Ah, you are right, Littica. I just got ahead of myself. Although, I might have a solution, an invisibility potion. There's only enough for one of us though, and the duration is very short. So it'll have to be a quick reconnaissance, then straight back out. You're better at this than I am, Littica. Take the potion and head in, and good luck. Well, let's get to the bottom of this. First, let's open this chest. It's a Scion Records. Located in the Bastion of Lock. Something's going on. Everyone's really on edge. Have you heard anything?
When TERA near is stressed, everyone is stressed. Danakius is an incompetent buffoon. They all have to do is use the weapons, but they don't even do that right. If I was in charge, Crescentia would be smoking grubble already. Don't let Tataranis hear you say something like that. You'll have your head and throw it off to a basilisk. You heard the order. Let's go.
I'm guessing somebody came in and told them to go. There's an actual map for this place? No, there isn't. And that's why I don't do accents or silly voices, because I forget who does what accent and what voice. This TERA must be the High Priestess Cantusa told us about. She already knew the assault leader was dead, so this surprise assembly probably means she knows about Darkanius now too. I think it's time to report in. We've learned a lot. Are you ready? Yes. Yes, I am. Back to the outpost. We're getting fairly close, I think, maybe, to the first dungeon. Whoa, I was not expecting it to teleport me back here, but okay.
You need my help?
Glad to have you back. Kamina was just telling me about what you found, and about Cantusa. She'll be missed. She was a good scout, and a good friend. Thanks for pitching in, Littica. Thank you for the clothes.
You need my help?
So I have 2 new quests from him. Some gave all. So it's not just a motley band of Devan deserters. It's an organised cult pulling the strings. Worse still, we had no idea at all that their supply base was in the woods, right under our noses. And without your help, Littica, this information might never have reached us. Of course, this information does us no good unless we manage to clear out the cultists. What do you want me to do then? I mean, I could go there and hit them a few times, but that's about all I can do. Yesterday, I sent some of my best scouts into Bestial Vale, looking for the entrance of the Bastion of Lock. Go into the Vale and report to Isla. She'll tell you what I found, where to find the scouts, so you should help them find the cultist stronghold. Your reward will be a pearl and a whole heap of experience.
You need my help?
I'm delving into the Academia. One of my men, Parlin, sent a brief message asking for help. I don't know what's wrong, but I need someone who could handle anything, and that's you. He's north of here, probably studying basilisks. Tell him I sent you and be careful. So there's a measly amount of XP and a minor replenishment potion. And a trader to sell my rubbish.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Should I sell the not blade or should I keep it? I'll keep it and throw it in my inventory because I might be able to use it later. There's a bunch of new equipment as well. I'll equip those and then look about selling stuff. Right, well, it's nice to have new armour. This doesn't quite match my hair anymore. I'm sad. Sign records. Use.
You look troubled.
Remain patient. Our secret foundry is still producing magical weapons, and they will be on our way soon. And they will be on their way to you soon. In the meantime, stay alert. If those Federation dogs find the teleporter, the teleportal, okay, I'm holding you responsible. If they do, they still need one of our tokens to operate the portal, so make sure you keep those safe as well. If I find one of those Federation scum has infiltrated our base, I will execute every last one of you. This is your last warning. TERA Aniask, servant of Luke. And
Watch
I
yourself
probably
out
butchered
there.
that horribly.
You need anything from me?
Yes, I do. I've got some crap I want to sell, and you're just the type of person to sell it. I don't know why all of this stuff wasn't equipped. Or maybe I just got them not long ago and didn't realise. That's probably it.
Oh, greetings.
Got more stuff to sell you, mate. Might have to stop by my bank soon and empty my inventory because I'm not sure how much space I've got left. 40 of 64, so yeah. Well, that was a little bad of it. So should I go to Crescenta? In fact, I'm going to run around and gather some of these quests. I think they have levels on them. Snorty snort. So I think they have levels on them. So if they're too high level for me, I can just like not have them selected to appear on the map. What will happen first? Will it attack me or will I mine this? Mine. Did my no it didn't. Come to me, my little petty wetty. There still appears to be a viewer on YouTube. I'm a little surprised. They haven't said anything, but yeah. I think the other viewer on Twitch is me. Locked Cry Steel Strongbox, which are level like 19 to 21 ones, so no point actually opening them. I have got 10 lockboxes I got from the Twitch Prime 1 promotion thing in my bank, but I'm going to save them because the lockboxes which open all lockboxes. Okay, the keys which open all lockboxes. I'll save them for like end game ones. Quest here. Oh, he teleports to somewhere.
I'm Batuni. I ran from Tuangi Maya, from the strange Tuangis. I don't like how they've been acting. Help the Tuangis. Don't be afraid, Batuni. I'm here. I'm not here to kill you. That is a big frog toad. In fact, that's like an adult of the, I suppose, youngling that I've got. I love peace. Would you help me? There's a place called Tuangi Maya, south of here. Tuangis were living peaceful there, but the Stonehammer Tuangis tricked Tuangis to turn them against the humans. I'll take you to the place called Marshlands. I can take you there in the blink of an eye, and you can meet with Maraf. Tell him you're there to help Tuangi. I'll accept that, and then I'll have a look on the map to see whereabouts it is. Doesn't say. In fact, another way to do it would be go to quest log. Zone quests Tuangi Maya. It is level 19. Is there a way to see where it is? No, it will appear when it appears. But delivering the Academia. Picking up the quests and not doing a whole lot more. No, the bank person down there, isn't there? Yes, there is.
Tell me more. Visit me again,
That is a
please.
smooth voice. Put you away. That was from the travel insurance, the NPC some of the things. I accidentally used one when I didn't mean to. I think Crafter's Cure, that increases like the gathering and crafting stamina that you get, and you use that, and you regenerate like 1,000 a day, I think. Four scrolls of resurrection. I'll keep them with me, just in case. Safe haven teleport scroll. Interesting. Okay, so it teleports you to any nearby town or city. Keep me pet treats with me. Federation supply, Kaya's dedication. Red combat increases attacks at required level 1 to 20, increases attack by 4. Well, I'm already above that level, so I'm putting that away. I'll use it on another character if I get it. Valiant potion, what do they do? The something that HP up to 70% every 1 second to 15 seconds. That's quite useful, I'm putting that away. It's a percentage increase, not, well, a bit. Percentage increases are usually very, very useful. I'll take the feedstock and stuff. The alkahests. For when I get the next weapon and level up. Apparently done most of the quests in this area. Let's see about if I can teleport to Lumbertown. I think Lumbertown, most of the quests I would get in here would be for like Fey Forest. At the moment I'm doing Lumbertown ones. Bloody stuffy nose, me right nostrils completely stuffed.
Divine Reapers, and that's a nice jacket that guy's wearing. It does look pretty cool. The map. Valley of the Titans, Lumber Mill, they're the only ones, so up to the Bestial Vale. I think there is actually some enemies I can kill towards the it's either up at the right of the Bestial Vale or down by Diva Silva. One of those areas leads to a kind of area which isn't there. Yeah, it might be the Bestial Vale one that I'm thinking of. We'll see when I get there. Has enemies you can kill either for the Vanguard quests. Oh, we're new to the inventory.
Woohoo!
Nice little boost of speed that. It doesn't last very long and has it doesn't really make it all that usable in battle. The whole 10-second respawn, recharge time. But maybe that'll change as it levels up.
Woohoo!
Will leveling up as well. My obsessive compulsion to get rid of that. A trainer. Yeah, that's be trainer Littica Marek. Or yeah, just trainer Littica. Oh no, I'm a quiet hero. 70 mining, 40 plants, and 60 energy. I don't know what that the limit of that can get into, but yeah. Record the Bastion of Lock, a level 20 dungeon. I haven't been in the dungeon yet, so I don't have a thing. And 2 reputations. Well, battlegrounds. The true champion of the battlegrounds. Player accrue a maximum of 200,000 credits per week. Projects to dominate the battlegrounds, seething with bloodlust. Players accrue a maximum of so. I think they, the battlegrounds, are P vs P like team battles. So I doubt I'm going to be doing any of them. And Littica, these are just your reputation with, well, the city of Littica. You increase them by doing story quests and stuff. Plentiful sun essence. So I may get sun essence, or I may get like the rarer material, which would be pure sun essence, I think.
Woohoo!
Nope. I do think the higher your gathering skill is, the more you'll get. Because I think when I started, I would get like 2 or 3 sun essence. Now it's up to 5, with like critting for 7. Mossy Gilihidis. And a basilisk egg.
Woohoo!
So let's have a quick gander at the Vanguard requests. I have complete the Bastion of Lock, the Bastion of Lock dungeon, 20 to 25. On level 21, and when I get to like 24, if I haven't like got to that quest yet, I might try and queue for the dungeon anyway. Battlegrounds win. You can win huge amounts of money in battlegrounds and stuff, but I'm not much for P vs P in these type of games. The story quests. Solo hunt. I'll put that on. Which is not to actually kill the mossy ones here. Oh, I actually have a quest to take part in a battlegrounds. What I particularly find annoying about that is it's win one, not take part, but win a match. And I'm, well, notoriously bad at MMO, RPG, P vs P levels. I'm more P vs P there. I tend to panic when shit hits the fan. And in P vs P, shit hits the fan constantly. With that, I don't really know my abilities enough to really know what to do in what situation. So it's not them. It's on basilisks in the thing. I see. Not the mossy Galetus. I think there was a quest to hunt the Galetuses. I don't know if it was these Galetuses. It could have been one server up. This, I think, is a basilisk. What level is the basilisk? Doesn't matter. I'm going to hit it and attack it anyway. There's level 20 there. So. Hello. Ooh, it jumped. When I hear basilisk, I always think Harry Potter and like snakes. This is more like you're fighting a big enemy which has a lot of health, a decent amount of health which I cannot kill straight away. Does that count towards my basilisk kill count? Yes it did. But that's just one basilisk. The rest of them are further up. Or I could fight them along the way. Burn, baby, burn! And I'm hitting nothing. But at least I was doing it in style. No idea what that does. Ow! It jumped on me and like took half my health. I'm not invincible, I can take a lot of damage. Is my pet gone by chance as well? Yes it was. You got very little health, not health, you got very little stamina left, so let's give you some treats for being such an awesome pet. Yeah, 30 points, so let's give you 60. In fact, I'll eat 3 of them, or I'll give it 3 of them. Because I think it had like 6 or 8 points left. So different crystals give different effects. I wonder if combining 3 of the same type will increase its rarity. Oh, Basilisk is back. Let's go kill you. First, I'm going to have a look at that skill and see if I can find where it was. Tenacity. Call on inner reserves and instantly... it's an MP thing to do. So when I'm down to very little MP, there we go. I'm not actually, this character doesn't regenerate MP naturally. I think my weapons and equipment are regenerating MP for me. Congratulations, you are now level 22, and I've apparently unlocked a whole bunch of shit. I don't know if I got off that stuff from killing that, or just from getting level 22. I'm feeling it was for killing it. Right, measured slice, upgrade to measured slice 2. And the heart thrust 4. And a new skill, is that distant blade? Strike a target within 15 meters with a magic extension of your sword. Repeat the attack up to 3 times. Puberty reduction, damage at max distance. I still have no idea what a Noctinium infusion affected. Increases damage consumption by 1 Noctinium infusions each time this skill is used. What is that skill on? R2 special. That's cool. Like a mini blade beam. You were all very close and you were all too tempting to target. I killed most of them with my first attack because that's pretty cool. They don't have a whole lot of health. They don't give me a whole lot of money either. You give me no money, no health, you're pointless. I think this area is as far as I got with my other character. My level 19 audio dual sword user. I just ran through the quests I worked with that character. I wasn't really learning the story or anything. Paul and the researcher.
Eh? Oh,
Some soldiers man their stations out of duty. I'm here to make this right. We let this place slip away, and now it's full of terrible things. If you or I get rid of even just one of them, the Allied Confederation will be one step closer to reclaiming this forest. Delving into academia. My message got through, thank goodness. I need your help. Let's get to work.
You get what you pay for in this life.
Okay, his voice is much better than mine. I chose a voice with adenoid, but he didn't have one. I'm sure you know that not many, and even non-hungry basilisk can still kill you. Well, it did jump on me and take half of my health, so if I'm not careful it probably could, yes. And yes, many people weren't able to escape from such tragic fates. I'm actually here for those people, to make an elixir that raises the dead. The basilisk eyes will be useful to make the elixir. Please, bring some basilisk eyes. Basilisks have many eyes, but I only need these. But I only need eyes that are not damaged. So basically, don't stab them in the face.
You need something from
Of
me?
course, the game isn't that specific, but yeah. Breaking a few eggs. You're probably going to want basilisk eggs as well. I'm getting talking now is getting really annoying because my stuffy nose is making me feel really gummed up, and that's me talking with my left nostril closed. Very annoying, isn't it? Okay. The basilisks are laying eggs. Bestial Vale is currently crawling with the monsters. We don't need more. If you could collect some eggs, we could stave off the basilisk births and do some experiments. Those eggs are very magical. Might make something useful. Like a magical magic omelet.
You get what you pay for in this life.
Victory for
Ooh, that's a
Valdion.
nice voice as well. Henry's got it hand. I won't do that because my throat's bad enough as it is. No, you're barking up the wrong tree. Paulin asked me to help him with his research, but his request is slightly insane. He wants me, to bring him some Galidus roots. Galid who? Yeah, whatever. Stupid names in this game, really. I can barely weed a garden. I'm not about to go toe-to-toe with a growling, walking tree. You just call him a bloody mutated Trent or something. I can barely weed a garden. I'm not about to go toe-to-toe with a growling, walking tree. Could you go into the northern bestial vale and collect root from the mossy Gileadus? Well, if you're going to give me a jerkin, sure.
A welcome sight. Respect this altitude.
Why, we're not very high. Although we might actually be fairly high.
I'm here to help.
Oh my. Are you an archer? With a bow and arrow? I thought she had this really cool looking knife on her back, but no, it's a bow and arrow. And some gave all. You must be Littica. Henry told me about you. If you're looking for the scouts, though, I don't have any good news. They were supposed to check in with me here this morning, but they didn't show up. Henry says you can handle yourself, so I'd like you to see if you can find them. Their names are Rurik, Darren, Jorbel, and Buston. I'll stay here in case they make it back without you. As ordered. But I may be going backwards to kill some trees. Are you really using the basic weapon? There is a clear divide between the people who know that you can enchant weapons and the people who don't. Although he may not know about relic. I don't think that was a relic weapon either. Not a relic, an avatar weapon. Oh, there's two basilisks in there. Oh my god, I cannot hit the broadside of a barn when I'm standing right next to it. Well, that was another one there, but no, it's just one. Oh, do I get iframes when I dodge? Okay, that's one down. They sound like T-Rexes. Oh, and the other one's got involved. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Got some of the basilisks. Claim the reward. Oh, what do I get for that? Mind about a solution, Crescentia crystals. Let's see. The next one is complete a dungeon. Okay. Although I think there's a couple more story quests. Complete 3 of 7, and there's this. Cleaning up Godric's farm. As long as it's not Godric's Hollow. I had that box from a while ago, I forgot to check these crystals here. Crescentia Destroyer's Crystal. A fine bitter hexagon. I have a feeling they may be better than the basic ones I have. They also require a weapon of level 20 or above. Right. The fine pounding is damage to monsters plus 4.7. The fine bitter is increases crit power against monsters with by 0.82 when attacking from behind. If it was crit chance, then yes, I'd definitely put that on. Although, being I do more AoEs than direct attacks, it may not be a particularly good one for this. Increases crit power against monsters by 9. That's basically the same thing, just a more powerful version. Yeah, you got carbon and then you got hexage, which is like the next tier, I suppose. Focus hexage. Increases crit power against enraged monsters by +1. Increases crit chance by 2.1. I think we may have found a winner. There's only one of them though. You know what we can do about that, don't you? Crystal fusion. Crystal fusion. Now, if I put all 3 of these on, will that give me a hex crystal? No. I don't know what it gave me. A fine swift cam, was that? Yes, I think that's what it gave me. So it gives you random ones. Fine pounding. I already had some of those. Let's try. Two of one and one of the other. Fine forceful. Increases crits increased power when attacking from behind. Applies forcefulness to another attacks from behind. So, does it give you completely random effects? Or is there like a method to the madness? Fine cruel carbon. I think it's random what you get. You don't actually increase the tier. It increases crit power after knocking down an opponent. Applies cruelty to... Ooh, that could be useful, because I do have that skill which knocks them down. Now, if only these two were hexes. And a fine savage. What is fine savage? Increase attack from behind. Yeah, not great. You can only do it from the same tier then. So let's equip me my level 20 sword with ones which will be good. That was one we wanted, the cruel carbonia. I suppose we can equip the swift, because being able to move faster, especially in battle, is going to be very useful. So we'll have the cruelty for the knockdown ones, an increased crit chance. I mean, sure, I've lost probably like 14% overall damage, but 14% overall damage compared to what? Critting them when they're down and applying cruelty or whatever? Who will know what the future holds? Actually, is my armor set to level 20? No, it's level 18, so I can't equip the other stuff. What do I have? So you can't fuse the white quality fusions. That's a shame. Oh, that scared me a little bit there. Suddenly seeing it in front of me. Wow, so that's really not a whole lot. I I get like double that just for attacking it normally. Ooh, dodge just in time. Of course, I'm not going to knock this big ass thing over. It's probably got like 300 stability. Anti-knock over. Oh no, I did knock it down and got a cruelty effect. And they do drop crystals, so these might be fairly good enemies to attack and farm crystals. So you may also be able to sell the crystals for a bit on the market. Well, average brokerage. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Just get them and then fuse them. You might get lucky and get some good fusions. Come on, attack or something. Damage. That one didn't give me a whole lot of stuff. You see 10 big ones. So I guess enemies do have like weight classes. You get small enemies and then big enemies. And you probably also have huge enemies as well or something. Like massive gargantuan monsters. Should have probably dodged that. One more basilisk and then we should probably be done here. Sorry, were you suffering from me not being where you were attacking anymore? I suffer from that quite a lot. You earned part of something bigger than myself, one with basilisks. So I'm guessing there are lots of specific quests like that. So 700 basilisks, a shit lot of money, and some more Crescentia crystals. Nice. Let's also move out of the of this area first.
You look ready for battle?
Breaking up the wrong tree. You're a lifesaver, Littica. This is just what Parlin wants. Would you mind taking them to him? I've some notes to finish on some of the flora.
I'd be happy to.
You get what you pay for in this life.
Littica eyes. Intriguing. I've never seen one this close without a giant people-eating creature behind it. I've continued my research. If it's successful, perhaps I'll name it after you. So, you got the reward. The tearing sorrow. Which is a weapon, which may be the weapon that person was using
Hello.
Isn't it as good as the avatar weapon I've got now? But hey, I'm barking up the wrong tree. Littica, good to see you again, and you brought Gilidus roots. Excellent. It's all part of my elixir research. It's dangerous, I know, but a priest or mystic isn't always around to save the fallen. A potion that could do it would be a treasure beyond price for the Valkian Federation.
You need something from me?
I'm breaking a few eggs. So the eggs are more likely found in... Oh, yes, I knew I'd forgotten something. There, I have a new top then. I have a new sword as well. It's not a particularly good one. I mean, mine's all glowy. You can tell usually how good a weapon will be by you can see that that's 93 of 93 and that's 73 of 73. So better. So maybe that's like the item level thing. It's a level 20 top which can equip the level 20 hexa crystals, or one or two of the hexas. So I'm probably going to be crafting some hexas now. Of course, what will this top look like? Blue! Or is it green? Turquoise? Can't really tell in this lighting. Yep, we can equip the hexas. And we get 4 fine hexas, so that's okay. Hexa crystals. It seems that some items can slot hex crystals and some can't. There may be like some shoes which will be able to like slot a crystal, or we'll just get like chops which can slot 4 rather than 3. Is that another one here where there may be is it rings or whatever that might be able to slot ones, or is that just another accessory? Same, maybe there's also undershirt and belts. Let's say what this is. No, it doesn't. Oh well. And the Crescentia crystals from this dot. More destroyer crystals. Fine, bitter, focused, fine. They're fine. Let's look at crystal fusion. Increases crit power when attacking from behind. Let's put those in because I'm never going to use those particular ones. And that one as well. I'm probably not going to use that as well because I don't know what an enraged creature would look like. If I had a skill which enraged them, it might be useful, but I don't think I do. Let's do this, and we might get a useful one. Fine Furious Hexage. Increases damage by 6% when you are below 50% HP. That's not really a place I would want to be below 50% HP, but I suppose it could be a useful one. Fine Swift Hexage. Fine Swift. Oh, I was right there. Increase movement by 10 when in combat. That's one I'm definitely going to equip. Oh, or not, it's Priest or Mystic. Although recommended class is Priest or Mystic. I can kind of guess why. Because a Priest and Mystic are going to want to be fast enough to run out of the way of enemies which are going to attack them. Because at least Mystic is probably a bit of a glass cannon. Or am I thinking of sorcerers? Fine, Hexagon increases the chance to hit, so I'm going to equip that one. So it'll probably be 2 of those and that. Fine Brutal. Increases damage to knock down opponents. That's with that brutality one, that'd be quite a nice one. You knock them down and then you just smack them while they're down viciously. I just ooh. I fused 3 fine hardy cabochons into a single fine hardy cabochon. The system for these aren't particularly good. I would have preferred you can combine 3 of them to make a higher tier one.